I feel like it's a great learning experience for us. I mean, it goes to show anybody in the league can beat us. So for us, we got to dial in, especially these last couple of games. I feel like we got a really rough stretch of games going into the end of the season, so we really got to lock in, prepare for that.
I know this is your first college season, but do you think that's a thing that teams have to learn? Is like, hey, anyone can beat us, we can beat anyone, sort of that dichotomy?
No, I think our mindset just got to be that just outwork the teams. I feel like in those games, USC and UCLA kind of just outworked us offensively on the boards, defensively on the boards, and then we just weren't getting into our stuff. So I feel like we just got to outwork teams again.
What's sort of the mood been like around the team coming home, long time away, losing 2 games, a new position for you guys trying to come out of a hole like this? Just what's the mood been like for the last 24, 48 hours type of thing?
Mood's been getting back on the court and get ready for this game Saturday. I mean, we're all kind of frustrated how the trip went. 0-2 wasn't what we expected going into that trip, so we're coming in dialed in Saturday and trying to get a win.
Sorry if you covered it. Coaches, what was it that kept you out of the game, I guess, when you hit Xavier there?
Oh, I just got hit.
Could you have gone back in?
Yeah,
maybe he would have, but didn't really know what was going on?
I definitely felt. I think I told one of the assistant coaches I was ready because I felt like I just got the wind knocked out of me. I needed a quick one, but yeah.
It still wasn't the knee, legs. It was just you just took it.
Yeah, I just got winded.
You got hit going to the offensive glass. Right?
Yeah.
Friendly fire collision.
Yeah, it was a friendly fire. We weren't expecting to come down on the baseline like that together, and it just happened.
How long did it take you to recover? Were you okay in those final minutes?
I felt as soon as I got on that bench and just had 20, 30 seconds to myself just to get the wind back. I felt fine.
So you didn't get
No.
What are some of the things that you're going to learn after losing back-to-back games that you couldn't have learned when you're going on a long win streak?
That we just got to stay together. I felt like in bits in the game, we just didn't come together. We weren't communicating, especially at UCLA. I felt like it kind of got loud. We weren't communicating our plays. Some of us didn't know what the plays were, so we got to get back on that track.
When you come back from a long road trip like that, what do you most like home for?
Crowd. I mean, of course. I felt like we got one of the best atmospheres in the country, and it's always fun playing at home in front of the crowds, especially in the Big Ten. So I feel like that's the biggest thing for us.
Are you surprised with how well folks traveled to this? It seemed like from the broadcaster these days.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, especially at USC, I felt like it was basically a neutral site game for us. I mean, to hear the go green, go white chants everywhere you go, it's amazing.
What time did you get in on? Was it yesterday? What time did you guys get in? And what's it like coming back from a road trip out west and then going to class, study, film, practice?
Man, I think we got back at 4:30 in the morning, 5. It's a long day. Long day after that, especially going to class, and then you got the recovery, got the film, all that. So it's definitely a long road trip for us for sure. But I mean, I feel like we're really well rested. I felt like the day yesterday, kind of day off, it was a mental day for us, just to watch them film, watching the personnel getting adjusted to all that. I feel like it was a really good mental day for us yesterday.
Thanks, Jase.
Thanks, Jase. They're honoring the 2000 national championship team. Your dad was on that team.
Yeah.
It's a little different for you that they're honoring this thing, but you've been hearing about it probably your whole life.
Yeah, I mean, I was here for one. I think it was the 10th one. Yeah, that was my first time ever being here, so it's kind of special seeing everybody come back, but now I'm in a player standpoint, so I get to see it from a whole different level.
What do you remember about the team?
Man, I think they played Florida. Yeah, they played Florida, and it was just an incredible atmosphere. I just remember going to the game. It was my first experience of a college basketball game, so it was super crazy to see.
And some of your dad's former teammates, they knew who you were back then, or how many of those guys did you interact with back then? Do you still see some of those guys?
Yeah, I mean, that was the first time I met Mateen and Mo Pete. That was the first time I ever got to speak to them, and we kind of just talked ever since I've grown up.
And this time you're in the game, you're playing, you got business to take care of. Is that kind of strange? Is that fun? What's that like?
Yeah,
your dad's going to be there with all these guys?
Yeah,
it's different. Right?
Yeah, it definitely feels weird because I remember just being the kid watching this all behind the scenes. Now I'm playing the game and got to take care of business in front of everybody, yeah.
Your dad excited about it, have you heard?
Yeah, I mean, he should be. He's going to be here, so I'm super excited to see how he feels about this. And then the game, I'm super excited for him to be here. Of course.
13-game last year.